Okay, so for this video, we're going to be doing a dovetail, which is one of the required projects. You're going to start with 2 pieces of wood, same thickness, preferably out of the same piece. You can cut it in half. Now, the dovetail, you start by drawing the thickness of each piece on the end of the opposite piece. Taking care to make it flush along this edge. That. And then you draw a line, flip it over, make it flush along this edge. Draw a line. Okay. Now we're going to start by cutting the tail of the dovetail. So what we'll do is we will go approximately 1/3 of the way in from each side. Okay. We're going to clamp it in our vise. Okay, so what we'll need is a pencil. We're going to use a square, a saw, and a chisel. Okay. I'm going to take my square now, square these lines across. Okay, now here's where we're going to be cutting an angle down like that and like that. It doesn't have to be super steep, it doesn't have to go this way a lot, but it does need to be off of 90 degrees. Okay, and you can use your square if you like to get a nice straight line there. But it doesn't actually matter what that angle is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start our saw. Okay, we're removing this, we're removing this. So we're left with the tail. That's the shape of like a bird's tail. That's why it's called a dovetail. Cutting down to our lines. Same thing over here. You'll notice how the saw is tilted to follow that line and square across the top. So along here we're square and we're at an angle this way. Okay, so now once I have that cut, I'm going to cut the shoulders off of the dovetail, and you can square across here. You need a nice line. Okay, cut down here. Now I'm a little off. I'm wondering my line there. Okay, that's the piece cut off. The same thing over here. Okay, so I've got a few, it's not quite a clean corner down there, so I'm going to take the chisel and I'm going to clean that up. Clean up some of the saw marks, they're a little rough. And I'll do that on the other side too. Okay, now my tail is complete. I'm going to grab my other board and put it in the vise. I'm going to take the tail and I'm going to cut out the pins. Okay, so I'm lining the shoulders here up with the edge, the inner edge of my opposite piece. Okay, something isn't quite perfect here. Gonna make those marks. Okay, so now I've just traced my tail onto the end of my piece here. Now what I'm going to do is I will square these lines down. Okay. And the same thing on the back. Now, I'm going to be removing this part. Okay, so I'll be cutting down here. A little bit off my line. We'll try here for a better fit. I'm cutting down to my line. Now here's where you'll need a coping saw, which I didn't show you at the beginning. I have it in my desk. But I like to cut a little wedge. I cut a wedge out of there to make it easier to grit the coping saw. And I'll get that right now. Okay, so this is a coping saw. It's found in the my top drawer of the desk. Now this is made for cutting curves. You're going to come down and you're going to cut. As you make that corner, you've got to be sawing back and forth and turning at the same time. Now I'm horizontal. I'm going to be cutting horizontal here. Taking care to follow my line as best I can. That's cut out there now. So I might take the time to clean that up there. See how it fits. It's not bad. So that's the dovetail joint, and that's one of the wood joint assignments that you'll need to complete. Okay? And if you can get a fit that's nice like that, then you'll get a good mark. If you do the project, you'll also get a good mark. You have to do the project to get a mark.